Hey, what's going on, guys? Dexter and Tonya Scott here. We are live on Facebook and we are live on Instagram. So, hey, guys, good afternoon to each of you. Now, first of all, I think we're going to change our time for stories that matter. I don't think noon is working because our 11 o'clock call just continues to keep going. It
lasts a little bit longer than what we were thinking.
So we're going to actually switch that time. So, hey, you guys, share this broadcast. We got another phenomenal story with you. This is Stories That Matter, Season 1, Episode 10. We are 10 episodes in. So, Tonya doesn't even have her microphone on.
I don't.
Tonya.
I'm sorry. Look, it doesn't take but a second.
Okay, she's putting her microphone on.
It doesn't take but a second.
All right, and I'm going to actually approve. Hey, what's up, guys? Our folks on Instagram, what's going on?
Good afternoon.
All right, so let me go ahead and approve this on my page. But anyway, guys, let's get going. We got a powerful story that we'd like to share with you today.
How are you enjoying the stories? Good?
Yeah, tell us how you guys are. What do you think about the stories? Let me see if I can get the comments going here. Nope, I don't want that. Okay. All right, okay. There's Yvette.
Yeah,
hey, Yvette.
There we go. Hi, Yvette. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here. We absolutely love sharing these stories. It helps us to think. And the one that we're getting ready to do right now, this is really good, okay? When you just kind of listen. I love it because I love personal responsibility. I love taking responsibility for myself. And when I hear different things, it helps me. I learn, I grow, but also implement. So when you hear this story, okay, when you hear this story right now, I want you to do the same thing. Because honestly, it just makes life better.
It does.
It makes life better. I love it. I love it. Hi, Tammy.
Yep. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's get going. So the name of this story is Building Your House. This is really good. So you guys share it. We'd love for folks to hear this story. Yet another very powerful one. Okay, let's get going.
Hey, Jamal.
All right, so building your house. An elderly carpenter was ready to retire. He told his employer contractor of his plans to leave the house building business to live a more leisurely life with his wife and enjoy his extended family. He would miss the paycheck each week, but he wanted to retire. They could get by. The contractor was sorry to see his good worker go and asked if he could build just one more house as a personal favor. The carpenter said yes, but over time it was easy to see that his heart was not in the work. He resorted to shoddy workmanship and used inferior materials. It was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. When the carpenter finished his work, his employer came to inspect the house. Then he handed the front door key to the carpenter and said, "This is your house, my gift to you." The carpenter was shocked. What a shame. If he had only known he was building his own house, he would have done it all so differently. So it is with us. We build our lives a day at a time, often putting less than our best into the building. Then with a shock, we realize we have to live in the house that we have built. If we could do it over, we would do it much differently. But you cannot go back. You are the carpenter. And every day you hammer a nail, you place a board, and you erect a wall. Someone once said, life is a do-it-yourself project. Your attitude and your choices you make today help build the house you will live in tomorrow. Therefore, build wisely.
Wow, say that last part again. Life is a do-it-yourself project.
Life is a DIY, do-it-yourself project.
Your attitude and the choices you make today help build the house you will live in tomorrow. Therefore, build wisely.
Yeah, Jamal, that's a good story, man.
Yeah, it is.
Man, so So you guys that are just joining, we always do just a very quick overview, but we would love for you to go back to the beginning.
Really listen to this, okay?
But it's just building your house. A guy wanted to retire, an elderly gentleman. He just said, I'm done. And the builder, the contractor that he'd been working with for so many years said, do me a favor, just do one more project for me. And the elderly gentleman started building the house, but he was just totally out of it. Shoddy work, just half getting by. And then at the end of the day, after the house was done, the builder said, here's the key. You are building your own house. And he was shocked. Only if he would have put more into building that house. If he put his heart into it, then he would have done the best that he could have possibly done and received a great house. And I was thinking about the story. Think about the builder, the carpenter that was retiring, he knew the shoddy work that he had put into his house. So now he has the keys to a house that he half put together. So what does he have to do? Go back and tear down the walls?
I mean, who knows?
It would cost more to do that.
He knows that he didn't put his all into it. He knows that he didn't build that house with the best intentions, you know? So now it's resulting in it's amazing. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a matter of decisions, and that's the thing, and that's what I love how they capped it off, where it talks about our attitude. And you know, Dexter and I were just talking about this last night, and we did another training call that we actually did with one of our groups. But we actually exactly, Charles. It is thought provoking. It is, because every day, again, it's said perfectly. Think about this again. You cannot go back. You are the carpenter, and every day you hammer a nail, place a board, or erect a wall. Someone once said, life is a do-it-yourself project. Your attitude and the choices you make today help build the house you will live in tomorrow. Therefore, build wisely.
That's good,
and it's
Brenda.
basically sown seed, you know? Yeah. How much heart you put into anything. What's the heart that you put into what we do? How we come here. The lives that we do, you know, here on Facebook. Let's just break it on down. When you look at your life and you look at the things that you're responsible for, when you look at the things that, you know, you're about to launch, the things that you're going to do, what type of effort do you put behind those things? Because it's those seeds, it's the attitude that we come with, it's the passion, it's the heart, you know, all of those things, those motives, all of those things, they actually feed. They fuel the actual activity that we all do, and it produces. Yeah. Now, it is one thing here that I'm grateful for. And when I read this, but then my mind went somewhere differently, because he says, you cannot go back. You are the carpenter. And I'm like, you can't go back. But one thing I'm grateful for, I said, I have new mercies every day. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what came to my mind.
That's very true.
I'm like, no, I have new mercies every day, and it gives me the opportunity to now rise up and change. You know, there's another book that we've been reading, and one of the things that she says is choose again. It's like a step, choose again. And I heard that, and I hear repentance. You know, repentance is where I'm able to turn, you know, and change. So I'm able to do that. So here he is now with the keys, right, to the house. So he has the keys to his house right now that he built, but he knows he didn't build it with the best intentions, with the best tools. He knows that he didn't put his, you know, best into it. However, what can he do now? So it will be a matter of like, what changes can I make? You see what I'm saying? What can I tear down, like you were saying, those types of things. So that right there is something that I'm really grateful for. You know, we can always make a change because we do get new mercies every day. The thing is, it might take me a little bit more time. You know, it's going to be a little bit more effort, and it's going to cost a little bit more money, you know, to do the things that I do. But nonetheless, I've learned. Yeah. And I'll do better the next time. And that's kind of what I was hearing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very good.
You know, so what do you think about that? Isn't that good?
Yeah, hopefully you guys got something out of this
we want you to live your best lives. We want you to put the best into everything that you do. You know, we want you to be mindful of your attitude. That's huge. My sister and I were talking about that yesterday about another family member that we have. And it's like, we really want her attitude to change, because it's that attitude, again, that really fuels what it is that she's looking for. Check your attitude, you know. how you approach different situations. I'm telling you, that's a power that you have. It's a power.
It is.
God knows it is.
It's phenomenal. So yeah, guys, look, thanks for joining us. Go back and watch the story at the beginning. If you are just joining us, this is the Upgraders, stories that matter. Season 1, episode 10. So we're 10 episodes into stories that matter. And guys, we're going to continue to do this. We don't see stopping in no foreseeable future. We're just going to keep it going because we think the world needs this. And again, you can go to the Upgraders on YouTube. All of these stories are being sent directly over there. You can go and see episode 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way. And we're just going to keep cataloging these stories because we wanted to provide stories to people that you can go and get a life lesson and also get a good feel from it. And we think it's great. So
I do.
Yeah,
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But talk to us. Are you enjoying?
Troy.
Is it helping? Does it help you think? And I've said this before. You're sitting down at dinner. Play it and let you and your family together hear the story. Maybe you can have some family time and just listen to the story and then pause and talk about it. I'm telling you, it's nothing like a life lesson. Dexter and I teach a lot about the subconscious mind. We talk about things and how seeds are planted. But think about, so much we can drop. We talk about one of the ways that things are lodged into the subconscious mind is by way of an authority. So as mom and dad sitting down with your children, you're the authority in their life, and you begin to share and have conversation, and the energy that's there and the love that's taking place in that moment as you all are talking and you begin to talk about things like this, it will just be lodged. Mm-hmm. And as they live their lives, these are things that will just resurface because it's entered into their being. And the emotional tie that they felt during your conversation is what will bring that thing back to life. So think about even the choices that they would make and how their lives would be, because this is what's being deposited. Take advantage of the time together. Here we are at home, quarantined, if you will, but just spending a little bit more of that time together. And this is one of the things that we can all do. I love it. Yeah. I'm excited about it.
All right, so good deal. So yeah, make sure you go to YouTube
That's
at
right.
the Upgraders.
We get another chance, Brenda.
All right, so yeah, guys, look, thanks a bunch. With Upgraders, Dexter and Tonya Scott. We may not know you,
but we know what's in you.
All right, we'll see you on Friday. And again, we might shift the time because 12 o'clock has just not been working. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.